Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today we're just doing an update in regards to anime as a whole, as well as a little info about Funimation and Crunchyroll. If you guys didn't check out the previous video in reference to Funimation buying Crunchyroll, make sure to go ahead and check it out. But before we jump into today's video, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't already checked out the nerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. Also, make sure you're following along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so you don't miss any of the future content. If you guys do like this video, make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know who likes it and who to recommend it to next. But alright guys, today's just a little update in regards to anime. I had made a video not too long ago with how HBO Max was losing Crunchyroll, and we talked a little bit in that video about how Hulu was losing Funimation, all because Funimation had bought Crunchyroll, and we were kind of seeing how the anime was going to basically kind of be under one roof. Now, they had released that it was going to happen basically by January 1st. So at the time of filming this video, it is past January 1st, and we still don't really have any hard, concrete information. We will definitely be putting more information out as we get it. Make sure to follow along on social media, as well as any future videos. But today, we just wanted to take a look because in that previous video, we had mentioned how Hulu had lost all the Funimation content. A few weeks previous to me filming that video, I went up there and saw that they had a lot of content, and then during that video, I went to go look for it and noticed that it was not there. Well, quite randomly, actually, I have a program that kind of tells me what all is on different services and things of that nature, and I somehow stumbled upon that there's a lot of anime still on Hulu, and it kind of brought me to look a bit further. So what I want to do is jump on the TV behind me and kind of show you guys at least how currently you can find anime, and I don't know if they've made any changes since the last time I filmed the video, if some things had moved around since January 1st, or if this is the way it was and I just didn't look close enough when I filmed that last video. But either way, we're going to take a look at how you can still find anime over on Hulu, at least as of today, and we will keep an eye on it going further as well. Let's go ahead and jump on the TV behind us here. Now, just for reference purposes, I am pulling this up on the Roku TV, but I have tested it across a few other devices, both on an Android as well as the Hulu website. So it should be the same thing across all platforms. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so just diving right in here, up at the top you have your hubs. Now, when I was shooting that video, I had went to the hubs because you used to be able to go find the Funimation hub, and I wasn't able to find it that day, and I checked just to make sure that there was no Crunchyroll hub, and when I went through it, there was not any of those hubs. We're going to go into the hub section. We're going to go all the way down to A through Z, so it should have all of them, and as you look here, there doesn't appear to be a Crunchyroll. And as we keep going, there does not appear to be a Funimation. But if you go up to search, now you can see I have searched for it recently, that's why it's going to come up here, but pretend we don't have those. If you type in anime, you're going to get a few things. You're going to have anime browse page. You're going to have anime network, which says browse network. You're going to have Funimation browse network, which I will tell you, again, things are still changing, because when I saw this the other day, it said Funimation and it said hub, but it wasn't showing up in the hub section. So they have changed it since about 24 hours ago when I saw this yesterday. You also have Crunchyroll that says browse network. Again, the other day it did say hub. So I was going to tell you guys that they still say hub but don't show up in the hub. It looks like they have changed that. They no longer say hub next to them, but they do come up here. Now, what I want to do first is if we click on anime. Now, I do hope that they kind of make this a cleaner experience going forward, but when you go under anime, you have your subcategories or subgenres. So you got your TV for you, movies for you, popular, so forth and so on. You should be able to go A to Z, and you should say view all. And this is what we have. It's not a huge library, but that's what they have. Oh, it looks like it's adding stuff here. But as you scroll down, okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is a bigger library. It's just slowly loading it. But you can see what they have here. Now, I haven't really taken the time to see if this shows us everything from both Crunchyroll and Funimation, so we may take a further look at that in a video in the future, but it looks like they do have some decent stuff up here. It just keeps loading. I'm not going to go through all of it, but as you can see, they do have a lot of anime still on Hulu. Let's go ahead and go back. We're going to click on Funimation this time. We're going to go down to A to Z. Now, I am seeing some of the same things in here that I saw under the first anime section that we had jumped into there. So, I would like to say that it probably shows, collectively between the Funimation, the Crunchyroll, and Anime Network under that first one. It doesn't give us a view all, so I'm assuming that's all they have. It doesn't look like they have a lot. And then let's go ahead and click back again. And let's go down to Crunchyroll. Now I'm seeing here that they also have Aniplex. I'm not going to really go into that right now. I may check that out in a future video and see what that's all about. There is some other things as you scroll down too. I'm not really sure what all these things are, but it looks like it's probably just kind of giving us more of the actual content now as we go down. Let's go ahead and just jump into Crunchyroll real quick here. Okay, and it looks like they just have the one thing. Now, I will again say, when I went into it the other day, just like I said that it showed those were still hubs, when I went into each of these, there was more content under both Funimation and Crunchyroll. So it's telling me that they're probably basically pulling it from the Crunchyroll and Funimation brand. They're probably slowly getting away from the actual channels that we see here that say Crunchyroll and Funimation. I do have a speculation, and we will make it into a future video when we have the concrete info, that Funimation as a company is probably changing the whole branding. So they're probably not going to keep Crunchyroll and possibly not keep Funimation. They may change it all. So they may, have everything just under this anime section here, and or they may change it to whatever the branding is going to be for Funimation going forward. But moral of the story here, it's still good to know that they have a lot of anime that you can find on Hulu. It's just not the way you used to find it. Let's go ahead and just jump out of here for now. Alright guys, so just some quick final thoughts is that I am glad to see that there's still a pretty decent library of anime over on Hulu. I will kind of give it a count at some point and put it in a future video or post it over on social media, but they still look like they have a decent library. It's just not really under the Funimation or Crunchyroll brands anymore, but that is something that we knew was probably going to change with Funimation buying Crunchyroll. They're probably going to be having it under a whole different brand, and or maybe they just don't want the Funimation brand over on Hulu, but it looks like they still have the content over there. So that's the main part. If you do subscribe to Hulu, you do still have a lot of anime that you can watch over there. Now, I do want you guys to check out for the future videos. If you're not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. I do have some other anime news that I actually just came across today. I'm still kind of piecing it together to be able to make a video on it, but there will be a future video with some other anime news that I came across today, so make sure if you guys are into anime and kind of want to see how things are unfolding to make sure to subscribe. But that's all I got for this quick update video. I just wanted to make sure that what I had said last time doesn't become wrong because it just looks like they are changing things and I didn't know exactly what was going on. So you do still have a decent amount of anime over on Hulu, so that is really good to know. Now, I've stated in my previous videos, I'm not a huge anime fan, but I would like to get into some more anime. I do prefer the dubbed anime, so let me know down below, for all you anime fans, what dubbed anime should I start next? Alright guys, and if you do frequent either Funimation, Crunchyroll, or like watching anime over on Hulu, what is your favorite anime you're currently watching? Alright guys, but that's all I got for you in this video here today. I do hope you guys got something out of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. If you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. Don't forget to follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.